Welcome back to the Daily Five Podcast. It's your host, Rainy Cage, and it's Friday, so it's time to talk about that weekend box office. And man, was I all over the place for last weekend. I didn't do good. Um, it's just I overshot on things and undershot other things. Let's get into it. My number five was Spider-Man: Homecoming with $14 million, is what I thought. And number five, Spider-Man: Homecoming, came in at $13 million. So I was pretty dang close on that one. My number four was Girls Trip. I thought it was going to make 16 million, 45% drop. Well, Girls Trip was actually number three. It made 19 million, almost $20 million. So once again, I underestimated the awesomeness that apparently is Girls Trip. I guess I need to go see that movie. Number four actually was Atomic Blonde, pulled in $18 million. I thought Atomic Blonde was going to do 20. So basically, once again, I swapped Girls Trip and Atomic Blonde, and just underrated or underappreciated Girls Trip. Number two, though, I also messed up because I thought it was going to be Dunkirk, and it ended up being the Emoji Movie, although that's kind of good because the Emoji Movie was pretty horrible and did not deserve that number one spot. I had Dunkirk at 25 million. The Emoji Movie made about 25 million, so I was off there. Dunkirk made 26.6 million, so I wasn't that off. I thought the Emoji Movie would do at least 30 million, but I was wrong. So Dunkirk got the number one spot, and yeah, so I got them all messed up. I got 2 out of 5. Actually, I only got 1 out of 5 this week, so not my best showing, but let's get into the next week. First up, I'm going to go number 5. I'm going to go with Spider-Man: Homecoming, again in that 5 spot. I'm going to have $8.5 million with a 36% drop. That's a little smaller than normal, but I think it's still going to hold on to that 5 spot. My number 4, I'm going to go with the Emoji Movie. I'm going to give it a huge 58% drop and have it only make $10 million for that 4 spot. It's horrible. I thought the kids would come out and see this movie, but apparently they don't care. And everybody's starting to go back to school and stuff too. So I don't think it's going to fare well in its second week. Number 3, I'm going to give to Girls Trip. I'm going to give it $14 million, so only a 30% drop. I am not underestimating Girls Trip again. I think it's going to do quite well. My number 2 is going to be Dunkirk. I'm going to give it $17 million, a 35% drop, because that's about what it's been averaging. And, I feel like Dunkirk is, making a lot of money. Number 1, I'm going to give to The Dark Tower. There's no reviews for this yet. I think there was no critic screenings. I've heard some negative things about this movie. I don't think it's going to be a very good movie, but I think it's going to make at least $20 million, just hopefully on Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba alone. There are fans of the book series, so we'll see. I think it's going to get $20 million and earn that 1 spot, but I could easily see Dunkirk eclipsing this one just like it did Emoji Movie last week, especially if it's like truly, truly horrible. If Dark Tower just, gets 0% style Emoji Movie reviews, then it might be the other way around. But that'll be it for my weekend box office. Until next week, this is Randy Cage. Peace out.